Honorable Chief Justice of India, Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde, judges of the Supreme Court of India present and past, my colleagues at the bar, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that the swearing in of a new Chief Justice of India is like the rebirth of a new Supreme Court. The entire lawyer community, I'm sure, joins with me in wishing you a great tenure. From what we have seen from you in the past, Chief Justice, we know that you are kind-hearted, courteous, cultured, and therefore all of us in the bar, and especially the junior members, will be able to will be able to succeed in appearing before you in the bar, and as long as I get a good hearing, there is nothing more. At the same time, we are looking forward to the reforms which I know that you would have in mind, both for the justice delivery system and above all for the lawyers themselves practicing in the Supreme Court of India. At the forefront is a demand which has been made by the Secretary, by the President, Vice President, and I am supporting it, that there should be chambers for all the lawyers. Why is it that the courts are so crowded? There is no moving space, because there is no place to go to and sit, relax, read the papers, get ready, and then come to the court when it is called. And because there is no place, they come and stand in the courts. And it is so crowded, the corridors, the courts themselves. I'm sure all of you judges have seen what is happening. And I can tell you there is a former junior of mine, a woman junior, who is very lightly built. And in the corridor in front of the Chief Justice Court, she was knocked down. And she fell on her back. Fortunately, she didn't break any bones or anything like that. But is this to be the Court of Justice, the apex court of the land? And this is not necessary, therefore, I think that all of you judges, and especially the Honorable Chief Justice, should apply his mind to see as to what should be done for the purpose of saving us from being crowded in, being pushed around. And I myself have had an elbow or two put into my stomach. What I survived. Now, let me say something which is being said by me as a member of the bar, and not as Attorney General for India. It has been a matter of concern that the Chief Justices have only a year or a little more than a year for the purpose of their functioning as the Chief Justices. I ask myself, what is it that the Chief Justice can do by way of projects, by way of reforms, during this period of a year or so? By the time he settles down, it's time to retire. He's not able to start any project, any reform, and ensure that it is carried through. And therefore, I come to this, that there should be at least 3 years as a minimum tenure for a Chief Justice of India. Now, the collegium, fortunately, the principle of seniority is being followed. You may remember that after the Keshavan and the Bharati judgment, 4 of the judges, the senior-most judges who had decided against the government and were in the majority, had been superseded. After the ADM Jabalpur judgment, Justice Khanna was superseded. And that was the last straw on the camel's back. The bar then vowed they will never allow the senior-most judge to be superseded and give this power of arbitrariness to the government. And this I'm speaking as a lawyer. Now the collegium knows at the time it appoints, because it knows seniority is going to be the rule, that the Chief Justice will get only a year or a year and a half. Do they think it is a satisfactory thing? Therefore, I believe that the collegium should keep in mind that this year at least a 3-year period is required, and they would adjust the seniority and appointment to the Supreme Court accordingly. Then there is no problem whatsoever. Secondly, I also believe that the age of 65 for the Supreme Court judge, or the age of 63 for the 62 for the High Court judge, is fairly insufficient. This is something which was fixed 30 years back or so. And today you see lawyers in their 70s, 80s going and vigorously arguing cases and so on. Why should not the judge also have a period of time of at least, I think, 70, if not 68? And I believe also that so far as High Court judges are concerned, they should have the same age of retirement as Supreme Court judges. And that is to prevent them from making frequent visits to the Delhi. And therefore, they have the satisfaction they will retire gracefully. And perhaps a Chief Justice of a High Court would be very happy to continue up till the age of 68 or 70 and retire as a Chief Justice of the High Court, because he wields vast powers. He is treated with the greatest of respect by the people, by the lawyers, and by the government as well. And if all this is done, then I am sure, so far as we are concerned, we would have a new High Court, Supreme Court judges who would be doing great justice to the justice delivery system. Thank you.